I am so excited today. Why am I excited? I made one of the biggest purchases of my reseller career. And you might think, that's it? That's what you got? Let me tell you, I'm gonna make double my money for sure, easily on this deal. But the main really goal of this deal was after we had a conversation. Look, we had a conversation and we were dealing, and I basically come up with what would I buy per item, and we both agreed upon that. When she texted me back the number, I was shocked. I was super shocked. I was like, wait, you have that many items? Because I don't think it was what I saw in the photos. But I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna fill up the SUV today, and I've already got a plan on how I'm going to redistribute this product, because it is very time consuming on my part, and I really just want to double up on this offer, because the fact is that I found a good resource. I believe this is a good primary resource for me because she has 3 to 4 estate sales a week. First of all, I've never came across her on all our travels. I mean, we go all the way from San Diego all the way up to, we've been sourcing all the way up to Central Coast, even Central California. To not come across this lady that has 3 to 4 estate sales a week, just wow. I mean, because honestly, there's about 50 to 100 estate sales a week in our area, and I can't hit them all because usually I'm out looking for particular items, and once I get to that sale and I fill my vehicle up, I'm good for the week, honestly, because I can't source that much material. Now, other resellers in the area, they may be looking for a different product that I'm not looking for, and so this works out. This deal is really more about establishing a relationship with this particular estate sale company. I will share that information with you, and maybe you can make a deal with them too, because like I said, let's say you're in an estate sale and you're trying to sell all your merchandise, and let's say you have 5 or 6 big resellers that are willing to come in and buy the inventory. You have 3 to 4 sales a week. Let's say that she only wants to manage 1, but she can sell all the inventory amongst all the resellers. That's a win for her, because then she doesn't have to staff at 3 different things. She makes her money quick, and we go in and we do what the really thing is to do, is clear out that house. That is the goal for estate sales, is to clear out the house. So join me, let's see what we find. I'm sorry I've been rambling on, but I am so excited, and I'm excited to take you with me. If you're new, make sure you smash that devil dog picker and stay tuned to the channel. Let's see what we find. I'm here. I'm excited. Are you excited to see what I find? Let's go in and see what we find. Well, I'm here at the estate sale. I just spoke to the gentleman, and he was going to go put some signs out, and then we're going to go start boxing up everything. So here we go. Here's the estate sale company, HRUR Collections, and the contact is Renee. There's her number. So if you're looking for someone to hold your estate sale, I highly recommend her. There's about maybe 8 people already. Like I said, I've already spoke to the gentleman. He's going to let me in a few minutes, and then I'm going to start boxing everything up. And then when we get back home, we'll unveil everything. I'm going to sort everything out by collections, stuff that I know I'm going to sell right away versus the stuff that I'm going to hold on to for a while. Okay, here's today's haul. 816 DVDs. And I'm going to go through them, and actually I'm just going to showcase the ones that are of great value so you can be on the lookout for them. This sale did not go as well as planned. I had planned to get there early to get all the DVDs without any interruption, but there was already a crowd of about 5 to 6 people, and I kind of overheard them talking about media, and they found out I was getting all the DVDs, and they were irate. because some had traveled all the way from the San Gabriel Valley down to Huntington Beach, which is about over an hour drive. So I understand their angst, but at the same time, this deal was already made. I should have went the night before. We had already had previous plans. I should have canceled the plans and went by and picked all this up, and this wouldn't have caused angst probably for the estate sale that was holding it. And somehow I got to make this right. We'll figure it out, but let's get into it and let me show you all the high-end items out of this lot. And then a lot of it's brand new, so let's get into it. Okay, as you can see, I'm going through. Basically what I'm doing is putting seasons, BBC shows right here. I've got a pile back there that I'm going to go through and search. And what I've done is I've actually gone through this, and this is stuff that I'm actually going to donate. But let's look in this box. This is everything that's actually seasoned. So I've been separating everything out. This on the right is all BBC type shows. Then we've got a regular season type series. Check this one out, the Mob Squad. Got some really cool things right here. I've never heard of this. Human Target. Probably a lot of Buck Rogers. But in this, I've started separating TV series, and I've got Monk, Dead Like Me, Femme Nikita, Dead Zone, Eureka, and we even go back to Welcome Back Kotter, the first series of Wonder Woman, the original Vegas show. We got The Mentalist, Remington Steele, Hill Street Blues, Castle, Covert Affairs. Most of these are brand new. Look at this, Charmed. It's all sealed. Most of it's sealed, which it makes it easier. Oh, here's one right here. I've never heard of this show. Look at this, 10 Speed and Brown Shoe. I looked this up, and this one's like a $40 item, so doing very well. Let me continue, and as I'm going through this, I'll show you what I'm finding. Let me give you a little ad-lib background to what happened in this particular sale. You already know that I made the purchase prior to the sale. You already know the company is HRUS, Estate Sale Collections. Very good company. I highly recommend them. Let's not give them a bad name in this situation. Let's just kind of go what happened. It kind of was a two-way story. She wanted me to come the night before. The issue is that my wife and I had already had special arrangements for Disneyland and Club 33. Could not turn that option down. For those that actually know, that go to the Disney parks, you know you have to make a reservation, and now they're holding you if you don't cancel the reservation within 24 hours. So this deal happened really quick. She was supposed to send the workers there 2 hours prior to the sale, and that would have given me enough time to fill all the boxes, put it in the car. By the way, I don't know how I did it, but I assessed the situation before, and I was looking at pictures, okay? And I had enough boxes, just barely, and it all barely fit in my car, so it was miraculous. When I was filming at site, the footage ceased, so I didn't capture the whole conversation. I thought it would have been a good conversation that you could have saw with me and the other resellers at the estate sale. I want to explain to you that I felt really bad at the point where, you know, these people had traveled. I had traveled an hour to get there too, so it wasn't like I'm the only one. What the estate sale company should have done is mark that those DVD collection had sold, so they had not arrived on site looking to purchase those. That would have been the best thing. Secondly, it was kind of my fault. I should have made some type of arrangements and went and got the merchandise before we went to Disneyland. I was at work, and that's when I was kind of making the deal at lunch, and it just kind of went really quick. And there was a lady there that subscribed to the channel, and if she's watching this video, make sure you comment. I really like to hear your take, and maybe you can share with the audience exactly what your take was on the situation. I was being very polite to them. Let me tell you what happened. So I go inside, and I am starting to fill up the boxes, and this is why I did not record, because I had it on my chest, and literally I was really trying to pack 800 DVDs in basically 45 minutes. And it happened. I had no assistance from the workers. It was all me. And as I'm taking the boxes out to the car, the crowd is building up. So by the time I had already got to maybe halfway through the load, there was 50 people out there. And I'm sure that most of them were there to buy the DVDs, because they were hard staring at me. And at some point, they weren't even moving. I had to maneuver. And I'm just letting you know that next time I do this kind of large collection, I'm going to make sure that I show up when there's nobody in the crowd. And I wanted to give you that advice. So if you go out there and you do your negotiations, and by the way, you can always approach a estate sale company if there's something of interest to you, and make an offer and see what happens. I mean, I'll show you some of the good sales at the very end of the video so you can see some of the good ones. I don't want to bore you with the mundane details. The whole idea with me getting this entire collection is to have some type of inventory that I consistently sell. And that's what I do with DVDs. I did have some really high-end ones, and I'll show those at the very end of the video. I've already made probably like $3-4 grand off this deal, and it was a good deal. It is a lot of work, so I had to hire my nephew to kind of take some of the photos, and I built that into the overall scheme of how I was going to do this. So make sure, if you're new to the channel, make sure you comment, subscribe, and like my videos, because I'm going to have some more great content coming out. Probably the next one, I don't know if it's the next one, is going to be another garage sale, or it could be this massive car collection that I purchased. But I just want to let you know, I wasn't out there to try to cross-cut anyone in this reseller game. We're all part of the community, and if anybody was at that sale and has subscribed to the channel or is watching my video, hey, I apologize. I wasn't out there to hurt you or anything like that. I really want us all to be, we're a good community, and we all have the opportunity to do these things. And if someone would have came in and bought the collection before me, I probably would have been upset if I arrived there. But I would have still gone into the house and found all kinds of good deals, because that's just the way I am. I have walked up to situations, I've saw a huge, massive video game collections, and I'm just a couple seconds off. And it's going to happen to me again, and I'll show you those in videos. But anyway, Happy New Year, Happy 2022. Let's have a great year, and I'll see you at the next sale.